Hello, welcome to Y News, the news show by a guy telling you why you should die. Firstly today, marine biologist 26-year-old Emerson Gibley has discovered a new breed of octopus, though this is no normal octopus. This strange breed has 2 more tentacles than a regular octopus. Gibley's discovery went viral across the world until experienced marine biologists identified it as a squid. Now onto the political news. Jacinda Ardern has announced that she'll name her child Bill Ardern or Judith Ardern. The Prime Minister says this has nothing to do with the National Party and she simply likes those names. Though her partner Clark Gayford wants to make the baby's name Matt after the Fisherman TV host that's 10 times better than his. And over in the land of school shootings and terrorism and cops, Trump has truthfully announced that he paid the US government $5 billion to scam the votes. That's all the time we have for now. Up next, sport, weather and other fake news. Don't go away, watch us after the break.
There is nothing like a dog, like bringing it up and putting it down.
Hi there. This is the half spoon. It may just seem like half a spoon, but there's so much more to this crazy invention. Are you tired of using a normal spoon for something and it doesn't work? But now with half a spoon, you can do anything, and I mean anything with this invention. So if you want your half a spoon, call right now at 0800 half spoon to get yours for 50% off. Normal spoons can be so hard to use, but with half a spoon, the job is much easier. You don't need all these normal spoons. The half a spoon was invented when some crazy person decided to just start bending a spoon until it just snapped in half. And this offer is not available in stores. Only right now. You get a 30 risk-free trial and just choke on it. Hello, welcome to Y News, the news show by a guy whose jokes are as dry as a fry. Now it's time for the weather. Down in Invercargill, it's raining tears because Tim Shadbolt is still the mayor. Out at Milford Sound, I don't even need to say anything. It's raining. It's always raining at Milford Sound, and there's bloody sandflies ripping into your skin. In Dunners, it's quite cold, but the Highlanders versus Crusaders game is getting warmed up for March 17th. Further along the east coast in Christchurch, it's been like a milkshake. Hot weather and then cold weather all week. If you're planning a trip up to Kaikoura in the coming week, the weather will be in the high 20s all week, and good luck getting there because you might have to just stay in Cheviot instead. At the top of the south, Nelson, it's going to be in the 20s to 30s and will be great weather for going out. In Wellington, the wind will be blowing about 90 to 130 miles an hour like normal, and residents will experience a low of 2 degrees on Thursday. In Hamilton, it will be quite hot, and residents of Hamilton should be looking out for ducks invading the Hamilton Lake as duck shooting season approaches. Out by Tauranga, the weather is beautiful, but officials advise do not go out to the local beaches and play in the sea lettuce. You'll get a high of 41 and a low of 19 throughout the week. Auckland is definitely the worst place to be at the moment. The worst place to be any time in your life. The traffic is going to be terrible, and with highs of 36, we'll be expecting a lot of people trying to get out to the water. The traffic is supposed to be terrible and will move about 1 metre per minute. Now we're over to the place where Pavlova, Farlap and Lord came from, Australia. Melbourne will be cold with highs of 14. Sydney is expected great weather over the coming week with highs of 37. And in everybody's favourite place, the place with SeaWorld and roller coasters that crashed and killed a few people, the Gold Coast is expected for a high of 26 in the upcoming week. Up in the Darwin area, it is way too hot, a high of 51 degrees and a low of 39, so make sure you leave your toddler in the back of your car and leave it there while you're at work. Alice Springs. Let me guess. It will be bloody boiling. You'll hardly be able to live. And if it's not sunny and hot, it'll be raining and bloody raining 50-degree water. And in around Perth, it'll be a nice refreshing week with a high of 15. That's all we have time for now. Next up, sort yourself out, sports and other fake news. Don't go away, watch us after the break. Do you want to be fit and healthy? Well, try this delicious smoothie recipe and you'll be very, very healthy. You'll need fish, a can of tuna, an egg, breadcrumbs, vanilla essence, something to blend it in, milk, and your blender / stick mixer thing. Firstly, get your fish and put it in here. Get your tuna and open it. Pour it inside here. Get your egg. Inside there. Get your breadcrumbs. Put some in here. No, just a bit. And put in your bit of milk, about a cup. And put a teensy bit of vanilla essence in there. Grab your blender or whatever and put it in here and start this. Now that you have finished mixing your delicious smoothie, pour it into a cup. Now, enjoy your delicious beverage. Fish smoothie. It's delicious and healthy for you. Try it. Hello, welcome to Y News, the news show by a guy whose dream is to swim like a kawai. In sport, former All Black captain Richie McCaw has leaked that he was secretly born in Australia and has supported the Wallabies since he stopped playing. Black Caps face Australia this weekend. Henry Nicholls is not playing due to an injury while bowling practice. The Highlanders play the Stormers in Dunedin on the 9th of March. The Hurricanes play the Crusaders on the 10th of March and is anticipated to be a great game. That's all the sport news we have for now. Now before we go tonight, it's time for this week's Sort Yourself Out. This week's Sort Yourself Out is this homeless guy who keeps on getting into my rubbish bins. If you know someone who needs to be sorted out, then go onto our website, ynews.co.nz/sort yourself out to nominate someone. That's all the news for today. Thanks for watching.
Wait, there's one more story.
There's one more story. Popular video site YouTube has announced that you will now have to pay to watch all videos.